Okay, hey, I'm Seth Hillary. We're going to do original songs tonight. We're still setting up. We'll be ready to go in just a second. Hey, everybody, welcome to my live. I'm Seth Hillary. As always, I'm doing original songs for you. You keep giving me advice that I never asked for. Like you're a self-appointed one-man task force whose job it is to save me from myself. As if I really need that kind of help. I want a friend, not a critic. Kindly take your opinion and go stick it. At least you gave me fuel for a lyric. This is my so long song. When I talk to you, I tiptoe over eggshells. I'm afraid the truth might damage your inflated brain cells. You'll never be the angel you pretend to be. Hey, welcome everyone. You're projecting your own bullspit onto me. I want a friend, not a critic. Kindly take your opinion and go stick it. At least you gave me fuel for a lyric. This is my so long song. Goodbye can be a sad and lonely thing. But now I've got a song I get to sing. I want a friend, not a critic. Kindly take your opinion and go stick it. At least you gave me fuel for a lyric. This is my so long song. At least you gave me fuel for a lyric. This is my so long song. This is my so long song. I'm singing my so long song. Thank you so much, Lyd. Oh, and somebody joined my fan club for a month. Awesome. Thank you so much. Galvin, how are you? Okay, I'm Seth Hillary. These are original songs. Hold on, one more thing I forgot to do. Oh, nope, that's wrong. Where am I? Oh, well that got messed up. Well, as long as we're here, we'll do that. Well, my stream to that certain place got messed up. All right, well, we're just gonna chug along. How do we know? Oh, thank you. I don't think I've ever had a request for that song. You know, I really like that song. And I'm so glad you requested it. I released this one. This is a pretty recent single. And it has a message. You know, I've written well, we won't go into the story right now, but I've written several songs. I've tried to write several songs on the idea of learning to, like you hear things on the news, make sure it's true before you believe it. And I ended up with 5 different songs. 2 of them are pretty much directly about that. And you know, the first 3 were kind of touching on it. And the last 2 really pretty much nailed it. Well, actually, the 3 of them are pretty much right on that. So if I'm making any sense, I'm just kind of babbling right now. Oh, hold on one second. I gotta line up this little window there. Okay. Now, where was I? Oh, yes, I was here. They said it, you heard it on cable news. You read it somewhere in a social media post. You saw it recorded in a YouTube video, repeated again by your favorite podcast host. The way I heard the story is much different. I wonder, since we both have strong opinions, how do we know we're right? How do we know what's true? How do we know who's shooting straight and who's lying to who? How do we know what's real? How do we know what's fake? How do we know who's fooling us when so much is at stake? Have we both made certain to verify the facts and really looked into how credible is the source? And have we considered who profits from the hate and division of the information war? Anyone can fall for the deception. I'm asking you and me the same questions. How do we know we're right? How do we know what's true? How do we know who's shooting straight and who's lying to who? How do we know what's real? How do we know what's fake? How do we know who's using us when so much is at stake? How often do we listen to the other side? If evidence were given, would we change our minds? How do we know we're right? How do we know what's true? How do we know who's shooting straight and who's lying to who? How do we know what's real? How do we know what's fake? How do we know who we can trust when so much is at stake? How do we know who we can trust when so much is at stake? So much is at stake. So much is at stake. Hey everybody, I'm Seth Hillary. These are all songs I wrote. By the way, after I do that song kind of leads me to this other song, which I actually wrote before I wrote this one. But thank you so much. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that, but thank you so much. So, there's another song. So there's a line in this song. Have we considered who profits from the hate and division of the information war? And it turns out I have another song on that exact subject. And I'm going to play that now. Wait, does this one have the capo? I think it does. Do I need the capo for this one? I forget. Turn on. Yeah, I guess. Wait, hold on. Let me try without the. Turn on the. No, yeah. I need the capo. Okay, here we go. Ready? Turn on the news. There's endless raging and whining about groomers, elites, and radical thugs coming after us. Somebody's trying real hard to keep us divided as the haters keep searching for things to make sound scandalous. It's easy to get swept up in this culture war till you see who the outrage machine is really working for. There's a trail to the boss's door. Follow, follow, follow the money. Who gives and gets what? Gotta watch the flow of the funding, top down and back up. The fat cats and their flunkies are also power hungry. Who pulls the levers? As ever, follow the money. Owners of private jets get richer and richer, while a fountain of fear's favorite party cuts their taxes. Their 5 men in robes made it legal to bribe politicians, 'cause that's really all a super PAC is. It's pay to play like their corporate donors wanted. You and me take a back seat to their profits. Follow, follow, follow the money. Who gives and gets what? Gotta watch the flow of the funding, top down and back up. The fat cats and their flunkies are also power hungry. Who pulls the levers? As ever, follow the money. They know voters would kick them to the curb if we were watching what they do. So they get us mad and they keep us scared, 'cause they sure don't want us to follow the money. Who gives and gets what? Gotta watch the flow of the funding, top down and back up. The fat cats and their flunkies are also power hungry. Who pulls the levers? As ever, follow the money. Who pulls the levers? Go get her. Follow the money. Heather! Of course I can do that for you. By the way, I'm Seth Hillary. I'm doing all original songs. If you are enjoying my live, don't forget to follow me if you are not already following me. Thank you, Max. Lucas from Argentina. James, how are you? Micah, thank you so much. Oh, and I can't see that name. Lim, how's it going? So don't forget to follow me if you're not already following me, or subscribe, whatever it's called, wherever you're watching from. And share the live if you can, and if you can support me, that would be totally great. I think you can see the live goal. Some of you can see the live goal at the top of your screen, which tonight we're shooting for rock star, because I want to be a rock star. But any support you can send, and if you can't see that at the top of the screen or the pink box at the bottom, you can support me from my profile. Heather. Oh, and thank you so much for 2 bravos, Jackie. Thank you so much. So this is a request. Heather asked for this song. This is another recent single. You know, I like this song because, well, it's a sad, but it's a hopeful song. You can think of it as a breakup song, but it's also a healing song. And, you know, there are 3 songs that go together, by the way. This came out of a song called Another War Story. And so I have that song, Another War Story. Then I have another song that came from that called Old War Stories. And this song came out of a line in the song Another War Story, which I love to play. I can play that one if you want to hear it also. But it's I'm kind of proud of how those 3 songs kind of go together, and how one song ended up leading to a total of 3 songs. The waves of missing her keep rolling in. Her empty side of bed staring me down. I try to dry my eyes, but they fill up again. So I give in and let it all pour out. With every tear that falls, there goes one more drop of pain from deep inside the vault of a heart that loves in vain. But I'm feeling hints of healing, though each trickle might be small. I'm gaining strength with every tear that falls. At first, I hit the bottle, but that didn't work. A rebound romance couldn't turn the tide. The one way to get through is just to feel the hurt. And bit by bit, I'm leaving her behind. With every tear that falls, there goes one more drop of pain from deep inside the vault of a heart that loves in vain. But I'm feeling hints of healing, though each trickle might be small. I'm gaining strength to soften up with every tear that falls. There goes one more drop of pain from deep inside the vault of a heart that loves in vain. But I'm feeling hints of healing, though each trickle might be small. I'm gaining strength with every tear that falls. I'm feeling hints of healing, though each trickle might be small. I'm gaining strength with every tear that falls. I'm gaining strength with every tear that falls. I'm so glad that my music is making her happy. Thank you so much for letting me know that. And Heather, thank you. Thank you for the request. I'm Seth Hillary. These are all songs I wrote. If you like these songs, I wrote them. Edward, thank you so much. I think I'm a tenor, actually. Oh, thank you so much. Eaton? Hope I pronounced that right. One of those has to be right. And thank you so much, Edward. Thank you so much. I think I'm a tenor, but I don't know. I'm maybe a 10 or 11. But, you know, I have another song that's unreleased. That's another sad but hopeful song. Should I play that? Or should I play something happy? I haven't, you know, believe it or not, we're 15 minutes in and I haven't even done a love song yet. That's really unusual. Well, here's a love song. I'm so glad you learned that, Galvin. You light up any room. You shine, that's just what you do. Such a wonder to behold. You're a diamond, I'll be your band of gold. I wanna hold you all my life. Gaze into those two glittering eyes. See the beauty deep in your soul. You're a diamond, I'll be your band of gold. You're precious, you're a treasure. They say diamonds are forever. That ain't near enough time together for my heart. Your love to me is priceless, it's flawless and it's timeless, like a ring with a sparkling stone. You're a diamond, I'll be your band of gold. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Sydney, for the follow. And So for the follow. And Galvin for the heart me, and Sydney for the heart me, and the Go Populars, 4 of them. When 10,000 years have passed, this love of ours is always gonna last. Still burning bright when the sun's gone cold. You're a diamond, I'll be your band of gold. You're precious, you're a treasure. They say diamonds are forever. That ain't near enough time together for my heart. Your love to me is priceless, it's flawless and it's timeless, like a ring with a sparkling stone. You're a diamond, I'll be your band of gold. Your love to me is priceless, it's flawless, and it's timeless. of gold. You're a diamond. Let me be your band of gold. Thank you so much, Heather. I'm so glad. That really makes me happy. Oh, and thank you, Sydney, for the 10 heart puffs, and Galvin for the 3 finger hearts and 4 roses. Let's see. Thank you, everybody. And by the way, if you do send a heart me, you become a member of the fan club. So thank you. And a heart me is just 1 coin. So if you can send that, you will become a member of the fan club. And you get nice little stickers and badges and things like that. And you show your support. Thank you, Edward. Thank you so much. You know, that song is actually on I released my first album, and I guess it's still my only album, back in 2018, and that's the first song on the album. I feel like doing maybe another song from that album. You know, it's funny, there's a song that I put on there. I almost completely forgot about it, and then I remembered, oh yeah, I should probably record the song. I just figured I'd throw it on there because I had room for one more song, and I liked the song. I didn't think I didn't expect it to really make that much of an impression, but it turned out in my first 2 years, it was the most popular, most streamed song I had. So maybe I'll play that now. It's another sad song, but hey, we can do sad songs, right? I don't do that many sad songs. Well, when I start doing the country songs, I guess I have some sad country songs, but I guess this could even be considered a country song, but where is it? I want to make sure I don't forget it. I haven't played this in a while. So I got to find the words and the chords. Okay, let's try this one. You say that we should meet sometime for coffee. Start off fresh and find out how we feel. My lips feel like they're crying out to kiss you, but my heart holds wounds that time still hasn't healed. I've moved along, I've even had a fling or two. Still I admit, in spite of all you put me through, now and then I still think about you. Now and then I want to call your name, hold you in my arms the way I used to way back when. But there's a world of change, there's a world of pain, a world of change between now and then. I guess it's time. I guess it's nice to hear you say you missed me. I missed you more than life the day you left. But you chose him and I chose to keep living. Now I get along just fine here by myself. I'll find the strength to fall in love again someday, when I get to the point where I don't have to say. Now and then I still think about you. Now and then I want to call your name, hold you in my arms the way I used to way back when. But there's a world of pain, a world of change between now and then. I want to hold you in my arms the way I used to way back when. But that there's a world of pain, a world of change between now and then. Can I do enough? You know, I was actually thinking of doing enough anyway. I'm Seth Hillary. These are all songs I wrote. Candy, hey, it's Jazz. How are you? It's so good to see you. So we have a request. We have a request, and I really like this song. The song has a lot of meaning to me. So I'm so glad you requested it. Now, where did I put this song? Oh, here it is. I know, I probably don't need to have the lyrics in front of me for this song, but it's my safety blanket. Okay. I keep on looking back at all I haven't done. The sweet success, if I had only. The moves that didn't work, the people that I've hurt, the thinking I deserve it when I'm lonely. This beating myself up is such a waste. It's time to give myself a break. So enough of the guilt, enough of the shame, enough shrinking back when I hear my name. A little more compassion, a little more self-love, a lot more realization that I am enough. I still can hear that voice come piercing through the years, commanding me to blame myself. It's time to let that go. By now I ought to know I'm worth as much as anybody else. I'm gonna let the tears fall where they may. Remind myself that I'm okay. So enough of the guilt, enough of the shame, enough shrinking back when I hear my name. A little more compassion, a little more self-love, a lot more realization that I am enough. I have my moments, I have my good days. I've got my inner strength, and I've got the will to change. So enough of the guilt, enough of the shame, enough shrinking back when I hear my name. A little more compassion, a little more self-love, a lot more realization that I am enough. A little more compassion, a little more self-love, a lot more realization that I am enough. I am enough. I am enough. Thank you so much, Galvin, for the nice comment. And you know, so I'm Seth Hillary. These are all songs I wrote. If you're enjoying my live, don't forget to follow me if you're not already. Oh, we had a Max subscribe 15 minutes ago. I hope you're still here, Max, but thank you. And if you are enjoying the live, don't forget to follow me, share the live, and if you can support me, that would be totally awesome. Some of you can see a live goal at the top of your screen. Your support keeps the songs coming. Tonight's live goal, we're shooting for Rockstar. You also might be able to see a pink box at the bottom of your screen where you can support me. And if you can't see those things, you can go to my profile and support me from there. So you know what? I want to do another one of these songs. Hey, Aiden, these are all songs I wrote. So the one exception being that I will sometimes do a Grateful Dead cover because I'm such a big Deadhead, but I'm here to share these songs that I wrote. But I can do the Tailpipe song, but I want to do another serious one first. And I don't do this one nearly enough. I always feel like I should introduce it, but it's hard to introduce, so I'm just gonna. You called me stupid. You called me lazy. You called me selfish. You betrayed me. Now every day I carry round the pain, but it hurts me more to hold on to the blame. I forgive you, I really have to. I'm tired of going through hell. I forgive you. Now all I have to do is learn to forgive myself. Can't shake this feeling. I should be perfect. I could be brilliant or else be worthless. I always feel like I did something wrong. But I've been way too angry, far too long. I forgive you, I really have to. I'm tired of going through hell. I forgive you. Now all I have to do is learn to forgive myself. You hurt me more than you can know, but that all happened long ago. And now it's up to me to stand on my 2 feet. I forgive you, I really have to. I'm tired of going through hell. I forgive you. Now all I have to do is learn to forgive myself. I forgive you. Now all I have to do is learn to forgive myself. Okay, I hope you liked that one. Wow, Galvin said 300 comments. That's awesome. Oh, thank you, Olivia, so much for the finger heart. Any support you can send is totally appreciated. Your support keeps the songs coming, so please do support me if you can. The live goal, some of you can see at the top of the screen. We're shooting for rock stars tonight because I really want to be a rock star. And it was suggested to me. You know, it always suggests a live goal. So what was the request? Wait, we had a request. Oh, I know. So this is an oldie, but goodie, I hope. This is one of the three. I did this. I'm sorry, I wrote this after music school. That's right. There are 2 songs that I still perform sometimes that I wrote before I went off to music school. Oh, 3. I'm sorry, 3 songs. This one I wrote for a project. The project got canceled. They loved the song though, but the project never happened. Emma, how are you? Okay, so this is by request. This song was actually recorded, I actually made some royalties on this song. There was this 16-year-old singer who was in this small town in California, and she recorded this and made it the title song of her EP. She put 4 songs on her EP, 3 were mine, and she sold a lot of these EPs, and she kept sending me checks. And the 4th song was a song that I sent her that a friend of mine had written. So all the songs she recorded came from me. 3 of them were written by me. This was the title song of her CD, EP rather. When it was released, it turned out it was an hour from where I was living. I was in LA and she was in California, this small town. And they had a release party, and she was such a big deal in this small town. They had the whole town closed off. The main street was closed off for her release party, and nobody knew who I was, but I wrote the title song, and she had T-shirts. You know, I felt like I should have gotten royalties off of this T-shirt, because she had T-shirts with it, you know, my song title on them. But I don't know. She sent me royalties for the CDs. And they were A&R people from the record label from Nashville, because they'd heard all about her and they were, you know, writing about her in the local press. She was the next Reba. Well, she wasn't the next Reba. The record label people went home disappointed. I wish I'd have, you know, had the nerve to go up to them and say, hey, I don't know about the singer, but I wrote the songs. But anyway, here's... Babe, I used to make your motor run. Johnny Hot Rod is making you hum. You overheat behind my back. So let me tell you what I'm driving at. Blow it out your tailpipe, baby. I won't be taking for a ride. If you think you're gonna keep me spinning my wheels all night, blow it out your tailpipe. Your little Johnny keeps you out till dawn, fogging your windows and tooting your horn. While you're purring in his body shop, I won't be playing no traffic cop. Blow it out your tailpipe, baby. I won't be taking for a ride. If you think you're gonna keep me spinning my wheels all night, blow it out your tailpipe. We had a love-bound breakdown, but don't you bother calling AAA. Taking a backseat to another man's a toll that I just won't pay. Blow it out your tailpipe, baby. I won't be taking for a ride. If you think you're gonna keep me spinning my wheels all night, you can blow it out your tailpipe. If you think you're gonna keep me spinning my wheels all night, you can blow it out your tailpipe. Oh, thank you so much, Bubba. So I am Seth Hillary. These are all songs I wrote. If you like them, please follow me if you're not already. And if you can support me, that would be totally awesome. Your support keeps the songs coming. Thank you so much, Taylor. Thank you for the follow, Bubba. Okay. Oh, you know, I haven't done my current single yet, even. I haven't even yet done my current single. Or my upcoming single, It's So Great Having a Moderator, yes. Where's Bailey, speaking of moderators? She became a moderator, but she wasn't here last time, and I don't see her tonight either. Bailey, where are you? So, should we do the current single? Yeah, and I haven't seen Jax either. And Ariana may be here. She was here last time. All right, well, we're going to do the current single. I think I posted a video of this tonight. We blame our woes on woke. and on immigration. We must fight for the rights of the privileged few. We hear it on podcasts and our favorite stations. Whoever tells us different is fake news. We can't tell what's real and what's made up. We take the bull spit in through eyes wide shut. We see what we want to see. We hear what we want to hear. We can look past our fear, but we don't want to. We could research, we could check our facts, a little work to take our power back. It's not that we don't know all that, it's that we don't want to. One owns 7 homes and a private island, while tens of millions struggle to make rent. There's a scammer and a fraud who won't stop lying. Who we elect as president. We get less of the pie while they grab more. We swallow all their lies as our main course. We see what we want to see. We hear what we want to hear. We can look past our fear, but we don't want to. We could research, we could check our facts, a little work to take our power back. It's not that we don't know all that, it's that we don't want to. We don't want to. We don't want to. We got hate we'd rather hold on to. We can learn, but we don't want to. The ones with the bucks control the information. They're in luck with our cooperation. We see what we want to see. We hear what we want to hear. We can look past our fear, but we don't want to. We could listen to the other side, take a risk and open up our minds. We could see right through the lies, but we don't want to. We don't want to. We don't want to. Before we lose it all, this is a wake-up call. We need to learn, even though we don't want to. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. Thank you so much. So that is my current single. I have a new song coming out this Friday. And this song, I wrote this song to thank you. This is for you. If you're listening, this song is for you. And again, it's coming out this Friday. So I hope you will enjoy it. The hours lost inside my head, trying to make things rhyme and matching chords with melodies. It's always well spent time. I do this both for me and you, dreaming it will turn into music to your ears, a smile on your face, a stirring of your heart, or a comfort when it breaks. I hope the things I sing about are things you want to hear, and all the songs I'm sending out are music to your ears. the work I do, alone at home, grows to be much more when I'm behind the microphone, and my world becomes yours. So thanks for being here with me and giving me the chance to be music to your ears, a smile on your face, a stirring of your heart, or a comfort when it breaks. I hope the things I sing about are things you want to hear, and all the songs I'm sending out are music to your ears. I hope the things I sing about are things you want to hear, and all the songs I'm sending out are music to your ears. Music to your ears. Music to your ears. Yeah, these are all songs I wrote. The one exception, as I often mention, that is, occasionally I'll throw in a Grateful Dead cover song because I'm a big Deadhead. And speaking of Grateful Dead cover songs, so one of the founding members of the Grateful Dead, Bob Weir, passed away last month, and I wrote a tribute song for him, and I want to play that for you now. And I'm recording this, by the way. I guess the song I just played, Music to Your Ears, is coming out this Friday. And then after that, I'm planning on releasing my Bob Weir tribute song. I will play that later. I want to play, let me play the tribute. So this is a tribute I wrote to Bob Weir. Oh, is it still in my work in progress folder? Did I fail to move this to my... No, where is it? Where is this song? Oh, it's under the rhythm, not rhythm. It's under the, okay. So Bob Weir, oh, thank you so much, Heather. So Bob Weir was the rhythm guitarist for the Grateful Dead, and he passed away. What a loss. But I wrote this as a tribute to him. By the way, if you're enjoying my live, please don't forget to follow if you're not already. And if you can support me, your support keeps the songs coming. From the day you got me dancing and you made time disappear, your music was like magic, the rhythm of the years, through the ups and downs of my life. You sent joy to fill my ears, like a daydream in the sunshine. You're the rhythm of the years. No one could do the things you did with your songs and your guitar. You may be gone, but still you strike a chord inside my heart. The recordings you left behind you will never disappear. So for me, you'll always be the rhythm of the years. No one could do the things you did with your songs and your guitar. You may be gone, but still you strike a chord inside my I got on, the bus took off, and the music never stopped. Thank you so much, Christian. So that was my tribute to Bob Weir. I'm Seth Hillary. These are all songs I wrote. If you're enjoying my live, don't forget to follow me or subscribe. Share the live and invite your friends. And if you can support me again, your support keeps the songs coming. If you can see the live goals at the top of my screen and the pink box at the bottom, if you can't see those, you can support me from my profile. Lou, how are you? It's so good to see you tonight. Oh, we have another request. Yesterday was Valentine's Day. So we have this little request for the day after Valentine's Day, because every day should be Valentine's Day. Just got one thing to say. Oh, you know what? It says swipe to show comments, and there are no comments there. It says swipe right, but it's really making me swipe left. I don't know why. Okay. Just got one thing to say. It's nothing really new, the same as yesterday. I love you. I see your pretty face. A single thought comes through. Just got one thing to say. I love you. I hope you don't mind if I repeat myself. It's just that you can get to me like no one else. When you take my breath away, there's not much I can do. Just got one thing to say. I love you. There are times when I like to go on and on, share a story, get a few things off my chest. Being with you right now, all those words are gone. There are only three that say it best. I love you. Just got one thing to say. I love you. Thank you, everybody. I'm Seth Hillary again. These are all songs I wrote. Oh, I'm so glad you sang that to your girlfriend. That's so awesome. If you're enjoying the live, don't forget to follow. And if you can support me, your support keeps the songs coming. What should we do next? Should we do something a little different? You all want to sing along? Who wants to do a sing along? Oh, and thank you for sharing the live. Rich, thank you so much. Anybody want to do a sing along? I'm not getting a react. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, IDK. Thank you so much. Thank you, Beast. Well, let's do a sing-along then. As long as we're talking about cheerful dispositions. You know, this song started out actually as a songwriting exercise before I realized that I could make a real song out of it. So, oh, do I need the capo for this? No, I don't need the capo for this. I want to write a song for no reason in particular. Don't want to make it long. I'd rather keep it simpler. So here it is, sing it with me, sing it with me, sing it with me. Sing it with me, sing it with me, sing it with me. You know I feel good, feeling real good. So sing it with me, sing it with me, sing it with me. Ba-da-ba-dum-bum, ba-da-ba-dum-bum-bum, ba-da-ba-dum-bum. But I'm just throwing in some words to carry on the melody, create another verse, leave it as my legacy. So here it is, sing it with me, sing it with me, sing it with me. Sing it with me, sing it with me, sing it with me. You know I feel good, feeling real good. So sing it with me, sing it with me, sing it with me. Ba-da-ba-dum-bum, ba-da-ba-dum-bum-bum, ba-da-ba-dum-bum, ba-da-ba-dum-bum-bum. But a song doesn't need a reason. It's just a little rhyme. It doesn't need a deeper meaning if it's a good time. So sing it with me, sing it with me, sing it with me. Sing it with me, sing it with me, sing it with me. You know I feel good, feeling real good. So sing it with me, sing it with me, sing it with me. Ba-da-ba-dum-bum, ba-da-ba-dum-bum-bum, ba-da-ba-dum-bum. Bum bum ba-dum, ba-da-ba-dum-bum, ba-da-ba-dum-bum bum, ba-da-ba-dum-bum, ba-da-ba-dum-bum bum, ba-dum. Uh-oh, it's gonna disconnect me. I gotta prove that I'm a real person. Where did it go? Where did it go? Oh no. It's gonna disconnect me. Did I satisfy it? There was a little thing. It says I have to go here and prove that I'm a person, but now I don't see the thing. So I hope it doesn't just suddenly disconnect me like it did the other day. For some reason, that song reminds me of this other song, which I don't know why they're nothing alike. This one's kind of a dark song. Maybe because, oh, here we go. There it is again. I gotta prove. Okay, here it is. Now I gotta prove I'm a person. Ah, it worked. I know, it thinks I'm AI or something. So, I don't know how many more songs I could do. We made it an hour already. Almost. But somehow, for some reason, that song reminds me of this much darker song. I think it's because one person requested the two of them at the same time, and now they're forever linked in my mind. I don't know. But this song, well, there is a story behind it, but I don't know if it's kind of weird. You know, when I was writing just like country and pop songs to try to get other artists to record them, and even now sometimes, but the most common way when songwriters, things have changed nowadays, but the old-fashioned way of writing songs, you know, you get a couple of writers to be in a room together, or you'd be sitting down by yourself. And the idea was to think of a cool title. Or, you know, a title that isn't cool, but you did something cool with it, you know. So I came up with this cool title, and I didn't know how to write it. And I started to write it one way, and I thought, you know, it was going to be this song about I'm like a love 'em and leave 'em. If you fall in love with me, I'm going to hurt you because I just love 'em and leave 'em, like my grandfather did. And I'm like, you know, if I were writing for a country artist, maybe I would write it that way, but that's just not me. So I ended up putting something that's actually sort of true into this song. There are some minor details changed, but I'll tell you it later if you want to know. I never met my grandpa on my mother's side. He abandoned her when she was only 5. My parents treated marriage like a civil war. I feel as if I'm broken at the core. No matter what you see in me today, knowing where I came from, I'm afraid you're throwing good love after bad blood. You don't need this kind of pain. You're throwing good love after bad blood. Got heartache flowing through my veins. There's nothing in this world like waking in your arms. But I'm hardwired for a fight or flight response. In my clan, feelings mattered not at all. It's second nature for me to build walls. Talking about the future makes me scared. I'm only telling you because I care. You're throwing good love after bad blood. You don't need this kind of pain. You're throwing good love after bad blood. Got heartache flowing through my veins. If I could change, you'd be worth changing for. I wanna try, but you gotta be warned. You're throwing good love after bad blood. You don't need this kind of pain. You're throwing good love after bad blood. Got heartache flowing through my veins. You're throwing good love after bad blood. Got heartache flowing through my veins. Got heartache in my veins. Thank you. So I'm Seth Hillary. These are all original songs. If you like these songs, I wrote them. Well, thank you, Giraffe. So I do all original songs. These are all songs I wrote. Oh, really? That long ago? No, I don't think I was doing them that long ago, was I? I think I started in 2024. Okay, so as some of you know, I have chronic fatigue. I have long COVID, which is an actual real thing. So I have to kind of limit the number of songs. Really, that long ago, huh? My musical background. You mean in terms of like studying or just listening, or? I put a whole series of videos out there. I'm sure it's hard to find them. I've got so many videos up there, but you know, when I was 9 years old, I guess, I saw the Beatles make their debut on TV in America, and Beatlemania struck, and I was such a, you know, I was just so into the Beatles, and I really wanted to learn to play the guitar. But my parents said, "You gotta wait." I don't know why. Well, thinking back, probably because they wanted my hands to grow big enough for a regular guitar. I don't know. They probably could have got me a children's guitar, but they gave me some lessons, and nobody ever encouraged. I got only discouragement from my siblings. My parents, my mother and father, never sat down and with me while I practiced. No, I didn't even know how to practice. I didn't even know. I thought, oh, okay, I play the song like once, twice, and then I'm done practicing. I don't know. Nobody really ever explained to me how practicing works. So I got bored and stopped playing. But then my junior year in college, I finally got a guitar and started learning some songs. I wrote my first song. We could do the first song. We could do one more song, which could be the very first song I ever wrote. Because I was in business school studying for my MBA. And I was in business school for all the wrong reasons. And I even changed my major for the wrong reasons. It was my last semester. And it's like every conversation seemed like, "How's your job search?" I was so sick of hearing about the job search. You know, and I always wanted to write songs because I had this older brother he was the musician in the family, you know, and he started writing songs when I was in high school, and I was always just so jealous of, you know, he played in this high school band. They were really popular. I was jealous of that. But the songs, writing songs was the thing. I really wished I could do that. So one day I was talking to him on the phone, and he had just written another song, and I said, "I wish I could write songs." And he said, "Well, write one then." I swear I was like 10 or 15 years wishing I could write songs and thinking I didn't know how. And he said, "Well, write one then." I'm like, I don't know how, but I will anyway. I'll do it anyway. So what am I going to write about? Well, every conversation. How's your job search? How's your job search? Well, that's the song. And it only took me like an hour or so to write this. And I ended up making this recording, which I discovered about a year or so ago. And I played it for some of my fellow songwriters. And they said, "You should release this." And I'm like, okay. And I'm really proud because, you know, most songwriters I know are so ashamed of their early songs, especially the first one they ever did. But I like this first song I ever wrote enough to actually release it. And it goes like this. "Nicole, how are you? I wrote this all the way back in 1983. I packed my bags and I went off to school. It costs a lot of money, but I am no fool, 'cause everybody knows that you need an education to find a good career and wealth accumulation. Now I'm graduating and I'm looking for work. Nobody wants to hire me, I feel like a jerk. I'm looking and I'm searching, all I get is bad news. I'll tell you what it is, I got the job search blues. I show up for the interview, I walk up to the desk. I give my name, receptionist types it in and says, "The boss will be here shortly, make yourself at home. Relax and have a seat while I call him on the phone." Instead of getting nervous, the tension it's mounting. My palms are getting sweaty, my pulse rate it's counting. I'm looking for rewards, but I'm paying my dues. For another round of job search blues. A man comes down the hall, he shakes my hand. I hope he likes my grip, I hope he likes the way I stand. We go up to his office, I sit down in a chair, answer a few questions, then he gives me a stare. He says, I'm sorry, but you're not the one we're looking for. It's been nice meeting you. Let me show you to the door. I don't know what went wrong. I'm still looking for clues. There's just no escaping from the job search blues. To get back home, there's a letter from me. The envelope said, that is from the company I spoke to last week. I thought I had a chance, so I opened it up. It said, Dear applicant, we enjoyed meeting you. Thanks for taking the time to come here and see us. We think that you're fine. It's just that, well, you see, there's a lot of competition. We've hired someone else to fill the position. I fold the letter up, I add it to the pile with all the other dings I've been saving all the while. I think about my friends who are making 50 grand, but I'm a sitting here without an offer in hand. I guess I should be busy looking through recruiting sites to find some more positions to which I can apply. But something deep inside me says I won't be amused. I expect another dose of the job search blues. Thank you so much, Nicole, and I'm pinning your comments. Thank you so much. So that is the very first song I ever wrote. And I think that's probably the last song of the night because I have chronic fatigue. But you know, we can hang around for a while, and it could be yappy hour because, you know, here I am still picking on the guitar and yapping. So this is not mere idle chatter. I am actually performing yap music for you. And if you are enjoying my live, please, I do this, by the way, on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays from 9 to 10, New York time. I should be saying that throughout the live, but I keep forgetting to do it. But come join me on Tuesday night, 9 New York time. And if you're enjoying my live, please support me if you can. I have a live goal, some of you can see at the top of the screen. And there's a pink box at the bottom of the screen. If you can't see that, go to my profile and support me from there. Thank you so much. Thank you, Beast and Crab. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm totally AI. Yeah, I'm totally AI. Yes, Emma. Well, you know, actually the guy in that job, I realized as I'm singing the song, the singer in that song, I guess is kind of lucky that he actually got an interview. He got 2 interviews, right? Because he got one last week and he got one the day of he's singing the song. And I guess it's hard to even get interviews these days, right? But you know, when I wrote that, I was in business school. It was really easy to get interviews. I'm so glad you did too. If you're enjoying, don't forget to follow or subscribe if you're not already. And if you can support me, please do. Well, Emma, I promised by the time you're ready to do that, well, I don't know. I can't say it won't be scary. I guess some people, I mean, it's always scary, but it's less scary than it seems. You know, you'll be ready. You will be ready. Who knows? By then we may have universal basic income because AI will have taken all the jobs. Hard Rock John thinks I look a little AI. I'm not totally AI, I'm slightly AI. I don't know how you can be a little bit AI, but you're either AI or you're not. Well, Beast, I'm here, I'm a songwriter. I've been a songwriter before anything else. I spent decades as just a songwriter, non-performing songwriter, just writing songs to get other artists to record them. My dream was to get a major label cut, and I came so close. I've had like dozens of independent artists record my songs, and I've had some songs in films and TV shows. Still yet to have that major recording. But so I'm here to share my originals. The one exception is I sometimes throw in a Grateful Dead cover because I'm such a big Deadhead that, you know, it's just part of my life. So I like to throw in a Dead song every so often. Command is here. How are you? So I am Seth Hillary, those just joining. I do original songs and yap music. This is yap music. See, as I pick on my guitar and yap. So it's yappy hour. No spicy ramen. You know, I had spicy Indian food tonight. You know, I used to really love Indian food. And, you know, when we were in California, there were so many Indian restaurants. My wife and I went through this thing where we were just like totally into Thai food, and we tried to find all the Thai restaurants in the valley when we were living there. And then she got really sick of Thai food. I'm still not sick of it, but then I started getting this craving for Indian food, and there were a lot of Indian restaurants. But now where I live, there's like one Indian restaurant. So my wife decided for Valentine's Day she was gonna buy some Indian food and bring it home. So we had Indian food, and tonight we had leftovers. Oh, okay, good. I was right. I love being right. I actually wrote a song called I Was Right. And, you know, maybe I should redo. So that's a song. I remember writing this song, and I had this chorus that I really liked. And I had a really hard time writing verses that were any good. And actually, the same thing happened with this other, like more than 30 years ago, I dreamed this chorus one night. I woke up in the morning, I'm like, wait, is that this melody was so stuck in my head, and I was like, is that an actual like song that I've heard, or did I make that up? And so I sang it to some people, and nobody had ever heard it before. So I wrote this song, and I just couldn't come up with with verses that were as good as the chorus. I recently rediscovered that song, and I wrote some verses to it, and you know, so now I have this song. I could, you know, I thought about playing it for you all, but you know, I wonder what you would think of this song. You know, I feel like it's a perfectly good song. The melody's so catchy. And the song, you know, the lyric and everything, it's perfectly good. But it's missing that, for me. I just feel like, you know, I just feel like there's just something missing. It doesn't make me go, yes, this is, you know, when I'm done with the song, and it's like, yeah, that's it. I got it. I nailed it. Every once in a while, you know, there may be one or two lines. Sometimes there's one line that's bugging me, but it's like, you know, that's you know, I'm just gonna have to settle for that one line because the song as a whole is really, really working. And this one, there's some good lines in it, but so I have two songs now because I just remembered the one that I was just talking about, and then this one called I Was Right. And I had this chorus that I really, really liked, and the verses, I was just never able to come up with anything that was, you know, had the verses to be as good as the chorus was. Am I AI? Yes, I'm totally AI. You're the second person in the last 5 minutes who said that I look like AI. How would I even be AI? Like, can you actually have AI go live as a person? Well, there are some bands that you've never heard of, or, you know, independent artists that you've never heard of who've played my songs. Actually, there was this country band in Austria called Rhythm for Boots. Rhythm, the number 4 Boots. And they recorded one of my songs, and their album got the Country Album of the Year in their home country of Austria. And I I mentioned earlier, my song "Blow It Out Your Tailpipe" was the title song of this. She was 16 years old at the time. This country artist named Echo Smith, and she was 16 years old, and she was just really famous in her little small town. She recorded a 4-song EP. 3 of the songs were mine, and the 4th was another song I'd sent her that my friend had written. So, KR. The thing is, I have long COVID, which creates chronic fatigue. And so I have a limit. And the thing is, I don't even know until, there's something called post-exertional malaise that I want to avoid like the plague. So if I have too much exertion, it causes problems. And the problem is I don't know if it's too much exertion until it's too late. So, I'm kind of feeling the fatigue, so I feel like I can't really do any more songs. But come back Tuesday. I do this Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday from 9 to 10. I always try to do an hour's worth of songs. I don't always make it, but tonight we did make it. Yeah, two words. Echo Smith. So, her first name, that was her name. Her first name was Echo, and her last name was Smith. So, Gaussian? So I do original songs. The one exception, as I mentioned, I'll sometimes throw in a Grateful Dead cover because I'm such a big Deadhead. But I'm a songwriter, from way back. Songwriting has always been my thing. I don't want to lie. I'm afraid maybe not. I know I should just say, yeah, I remember you. Of course I remember you. But that would be dishonest. So, but I'll try to remember you from now on. I hope you'll come back. But, I can't really do any more songs tonight because of my fatigue. I probably have to go lie down. It's always so weird to go lie down at 10:30 at night. But it's too early to go to bed. I've only been, I got out of bed at 1 o'clock today, which is actually earlier than usual. So I have to take naps throughout the day to make it through to, midnight or so, or 2. I end up going to bed. I've always been a night owl. So I always end up, I keep thinking, okay, midnight. I want to go to bed at midnight. That'll be my bedtime. And then, so I go to bed at midnight. And then I do that for a few nights. And then I go to bed I don't make it to midnight. It's at 12:15. And then it becomes 12:30. And then it becomes 1. And then it becomes 2. So lately I've been kind of going to bed at 2. And then sometimes it ends up becoming 3. When I was in college, like 3 o'clock in the morning was my normal bedtime. And then like my sophomore year, it became even later. But we do Yappy Hour, and I'm now performing yap music for you because I'm strumming on the guitar, picking on the guitar, and yapping. So this is not just idle chatter, it's yap music. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. That song almost became my big break, World. I probably told you that story before. But, so there was this guy in Nashville. Everybody knew this guy. His name was Ralph Murphy. He was vice president of ASCAP. He was a hit songwriter and a successful music publisher, and then he became vice president of writer relations at ASCAP. And he told me he was going to get me a publishing deal, and I was all excited. And then, I don't know why, but he sort of changed his mind, and he told me I should hire a song plugger. And that's the person you pay to pitch your songs. And that's right. Anybody you pay to pitch songs, it's a possible ripoff. So if you're going to hire a song plugger, you better make sure they're legit, but Ralph gave me the name of this song plugger, and so I got this song plugger. And like within the first week or so of her song plugging for me, she got Dumb and Dumber on hold for, this was back in the 90s. There was a really big, pretty big country star named Joe Diffie, and he used to do these fun songs. So she thought, oh, okay, I'm gonna pitch it to Joe Diffie, and Joe Diffie put it on hold. And then, as luck would have it, because there's a lot of luck in the music industry, another song came in to Joe Diffie called This Is Your Brain on Love. And he decided he was going to record that song. And Dumb and Dumber also has something about the brain. You know, we lit a flame till my brain stepped in. It's like, we can't have two brain songs on the same album. So they recorded that one and not mine. And I will say that This Is Your Brain on Love did go on to become a hit. I think it went to #1. So my song did get replaced by a hit song. So it wasn't just some, but I think Dumb and Dumber would have been a bigger hit, to be perfectly honest. Oh, thank you so much. Emmy, thank you so much. I'm going to pin that comment. And so I do this Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays from 9 to 10. By the way, go to my website. I haven't even mentioned my website. I should be mentioning that throughout the live, right? Go to my website. You can not only stream, but also download my music. I also have artist merch there. And you can sign up for the Seth Head newsletter. I also have a Discord. So if you go to my profile, there's a link there. It either says website, depending on where you're watching from, it says website or Linktree. But either way, it takes you to Linktree and all my other links. So go there. So Mark, I'm a songwriter. I'm here to share my original songs with you. If you want to hear songs that you won't find anywhere else, you're in the right place. Although, as I said, I have chronic fatigue, so I can't do any more songs tonight. But please come back Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday from 9 to 10. That's when you will hear my original songs. So maybe it's time to end the live. If you're enjoying the live, don't forget to follow, subscribe, and it's not too late to support me. Your support keeps the songs coming. But we are going to end the live in any minute now. It's really funny when I end the live now, you know, especially on TikTok. It really tries hard to make me not end the live. And it gives me these really funny messages, which I will read to you. Do I really want to end stream? Oh, no. Wait, that was the wrong button. Oh, here it is. If I press end live. Wait, am I on the right? Oh, here we go. End live. End live. Really? End streaming? End live? Share your live for more viewers. Well, good night, everybody.